Latest stories freezing the climate crisis hysteria. There's a lot I could say about the whole climate change thing, but I can't really say what I want to say on this platform. Y'all know that, but if y'all want to know my real thoughts on the so-called climate change, check out my Patreon. So we're gonna be a little bit reserved on this when we're pointing out some of this cold weather that's happening right now. And we're going to talk about it. That's totally antithetical to the climate, the global warming stuff. I'll just say it like that. But we're going to talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from Zero Hedge, and they report that folks across the eastern half of the U.S. have been wearing quarter zips, sweatshirts, and hoodies at night, with some even sparking up fireplaces and or bonfires as the summer winds down, thanks to unseasonably cool air. In some areas across the lower 48, mostly the eastern half, temperatures have been record-breaking cold and the coldest in a generation for some zip codes. Headlines that put the climate crisis narrative on ice. Let's go over some of the headlines. We got Lexington Herald leader. They said Lexington sees coldest August day in nearly 40 years as temperatures drop below 50. AL.com, they say Alabama cities wake up to record low temperatures today. How cold was it where you live? KOIN.com, they said weather trivia Tuesday, record coldest August. WTHR, they said coldest morning since 1980s for August 26 through 27 in Indianapolis. WHIO-TV, they said Dayton ties 62-year record for lowest temperature during rare August cold morning. Knoxville News Sentinel said it's Mount LeConte's coldest August 27th since the Weather Service started keeping records. Wow. NPR News, they said the updraft, season's coldest air mass so far, produces August frost in the north. And WECT said first alert forecast, rare August cold front on the way. Wow. Cool temps are producing optically displeasing headlines for the Democratic Party, which insists a climate crisis will destroy the world unless folks pay more taxes and ban cow farts. That is literally what they tell people. And don't forget, they also tell people to no longer fly on planes unless you're so-called fighting the oligarchy as well. It's okay to ride private jets to fight the oligarchy, according to socialist Sanders. But latest reporting said August 20th, first true taste of fall, might need a jacket next week. August 26th, another one said, what climate crisis? Weather Channel reports record-breaking cold for August. Another massive shot of unseasonably cold air is headed for the eastern half of the U.S. next week, as mentioned by meteorologist Ben Knoll on X. He said an even bigger surge of unseasonably cold air is coming straight down from the Arctic into the United States next week. And you can see the little infograph here. Here we go. That's the cold air coming in. Meanwhile, Democrats have spent years brainwashing entire generations into believing a climate crisis will wipe out the world in just a few short years. Remember, they keep kicking a can down the road. In 12 years, if you don't give us more money, in 12 years, it's going to happen. Give us more taxes. Give us more money. Give us climate exchanges. Pay more carbon taxes. But hopefully the kids still own jackets, right? But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave y'all comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.